So hi, I'm Sam. Welcome to the 4 p.m. public fitness class. We are going to start your question of the day. So you guys are going to find the chat button near the bottom of your phone or computer. You're going to click that. It's going to open up that nice chat bar on the side. Your question of the day is, what is your most used emoji? And then I want you guys to comment your name. You can put first name, last name, or just first name, and then also comment your answer to question of the day. Some of these are funny. Like David Sheets, I don't know if I'm surprised or not that yours is this. All right, so before we get going, a few things we're gonna need for this workout. You guys are gonna need a shoe, and you're gonna need 1 to 2 soup cans. If you are doing the weighted version of class, you can use dumbbells if you would rather use dumbbells if you have one of those, or just one dumbbell, but those are our options for today. So if you need to run and grab 1 to 2 soup cans real quick, go ahead. And if you need to go ahead and grab a dumbbell, you can do that as well. I'll give you just another minute to do that, and then we'll start warming up after we talk about the workout. All right, I think everybody is back. So we'll talk about this workout and then we'll talk about it again right before we do it. But today we have a 30-minute AMRAP. We have 10 Turkish get-ups with a shoe. When we get to that point, I'll give you some scaling options if you're like, I'm definitely not doing a Turkish get-up, or if when we go over it, you're like, I have no idea what's going on. Then I have a substitute for that, and it takes just as long and it's just as exhausting, so don't worry. Then we have 20 soup can rows. If you don't want to use a soup can, you can use a dumbbell, or you can use 2 dumbbells and you can rep out 20 on each side instead of just doing 10 and 10 on each arm. Then we have 30 shoulder taps. We can also replace that with 30 plank drags, where we drag that dumbbell or that soup can across the body while we're in our plank. The best part is every 5 minutes, you will stop where you're at and complete 20 burpees or a 200-meter run. If you're like, 20 burpees is a lot, you can also do 10, 15, 12, doesn't matter how many burpees you do. You also have the option, if you want, you can do jumping jacks, or you can row if you have a rower at home, or you can use your jump rope for 1 minute instead. Does anybody have any questions so far?
Yeah, do we start with the burpee / run as well on the 0-minute mark?
No. All right, you guys ready? Okay, so I'm gonna start the clock. I just want you guys to actually start in downward facing dog. We're gonna get our body flowing just a little bit, and then we'll start picking up our heart rate as we go. So go ahead, find yourself in downward facing dog. And I just want you to pedal out those calves for 20 seconds. There, we're going to start shifting into forward plank. We're going to do this 5 times. Make sure we're still pressing up through the shoulders, squeezing our butt, squeezing our gut, and then pressing back into downward dog. Back to forward plank and downward dog. 5 total. After that, find yourself in the regular plank position. I want you to take that knee and we're going to drive it up to our elbow and then back 5 times. 5 on each side. Make sure you're still pressing up through those shoulders. There, go ahead and drop down to your tabletop position. And I want you to work through 3 cat and cow. We're going to drop the hips, lift the chest. And then when you're ready, drive back up through those shoulders into that scary cat position. 3 times. After 3, I want you to bring your hand to behind your head. We're going to work through some thoracic rotation. So elbow is going to come meet the other elbow of your arm. And then you're going to drive that chest and elbow back up. 5 on each side. After those 5, we have 10 scat push-ups. So you guys can do these from your toes. You can also do these from the knees. We're looking to keep ourselves in a nice neutral spine here, still squeezing our butt and our core, but letting those shoulder blades sink down nice and low, and then driving back up into that scary cat position. 10 scat push-ups. Nice. After those 10 scat push-ups, find yourself back into downward facing dog. And we're going to work through 2 dive bomb push-ups very slowly. So keeping those elbows nice and tight by your side, slowly lowering down to the ground. You have 2 of those. After that, we have 2 regular push-ups. So find yourself either at your knees or your toes, same thing, elbows hugging, toes, legs, butt, and gut nice and tight. 2 regular push-ups. After that second one, go ahead, lay down, belly on the floor, or you can grab a spot on the wall. And we have a scorpion on each side. We're going to count to 10 before we switch. And switch sides. Go ahead and press yourself back up. We'll start with 10 air squats. So making sure knees are breaking, hips are dropping below parallel, chest stays nice and tall. 10 air squats. After those 10 squats, we're gonna pick up our leg and we're gonna walk to the one side 5 times, acting like we were stepping up and over a fence. You can also do this in place if you don't have the room to take 5 steps. After that, you'll do 5 on the other side, so take 5 steps to the next side. Or again, you can do 5 in place. Similar thing, but this time facing forward, you're gonna walk forward and act like you're stepping up and over that fence. Again, if you don't have the space, you can just do 5 on each leg. Good, and then for a little bit of extra stretching, I want you guys to find a spot on the ground. We're gonna do a pigeon pose for 45 seconds on each side. So we'll send the back leg back, down, knee drops, trying to make a nice right angle. You can also do figure 4 on the ground if you would prefer that. But we have a 45-second pigeon here, or a 45-second figure 4. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Give you just a moment to get there. And 45 seconds. And go ahead and stand it back up. Just to get that heart rate up a little bit more. Very quickly, we're gonna go through 1 minute of work. We're gonna start with 20 seconds of jumping jacks in 5, 3, 2, 1. Hands can go behind your head and behind your body, or cross. Or maybe do a little bit of both. 5 more seconds. And drop down into that plank position. 20 seconds of mountain climbers. Make sure you're still pressing up through those shoulders, pulling those knees up to your chest. And go ahead and stand it back up. 20 seconds of swoops. So we'll be nice and tall, foot comes out. And relax. Cool. So first thing we're going to talk about is Turkish get-ups. We'll be doing these with a shoe. Unless you're like super confident in this movement, you already know what it is. You can use a dumbbell at that point. You can also use your soup can, but we are going to practice with a shoe or no weight at all. So let's go ahead, find a spot where you can sit down. I'm going to demo this movement first, then we're all going to work through it together. So starting on the ground, I like to start with my foot up with whatever hand is holding the weight, shoe, or nothing at all, so that way it's a little less confusing. So same leg, same arm. Opposite hand goes out to the side like a T. Then we're going to make sure that we are rolling over onto that elbow and punching up, using that hand to help sit us up from right there. Still looking at my object the entire time. I'm going to press my hips up into a glute bridge, and then I'm going to swing the foot that's still on the floor underneath my hips. From there, still looking at my object, I'll stand it up, squeeze my butt, and then on the way down, reverse lunge, find the floor with your hand, get ready for that glute bridge. You're going to swing that foot back out, sit the butt back down, and use that hand to go back to the elbow and then the floor. Any quick questions? That's a lot in just that short amount of time. Nope. Okay, so let's all go ahead, find a spot on the ground with either your shoe or no object at all, and I'm going to talk you guys through it. So, laying on the ground, if you have your right leg up, I want you to punch your right hand up. Left hand is left side. From there, you're going to roll over onto that opposite elbow and help sit yourself up. Still looking at that object, we want to make sure we have a pretty face. After you've helped sit yourself up, squeeze your butt, punch your hips up. And now you're going to swing that opposite foot underneath your hips. Make sure you're still staring at your object. Now go ahead, after that foot is underneath your hips. So Jordan, you have it. Just take that knee and get it underneath your hip. And then go ahead and stand it up. After you've stood it up, reverse lunge. Use your hand to find the floor. Then you're going to glute bridge, swing that foot out. Sit your butt on the ground. Use your elbow to help lay yourself down, and then you're back on the floor. So go ahead and switch sides. We'll go through that again. So use your opposite arm to help you roll up onto your elbow and sit yourself up. From there, get ready, squeeze your butt, push your hips up. Swing that knee underneath your hips. There you go, Jordan. That's better. And then stand it up. After you've stood it up, go ahead, reverse lunge. Use your hand to help you find the spot on the floor. Get ready to squeeze that butt. You're going to kick that foot and hip back out. Sit down. Use your elbow to help you lay back down on the ground. Any questions there? All right. So if you're like, I did not like that at all, I'm not doing that. That was completely confusing. For those of you that are doing it, go ahead and work through 2 to 4 more Turkish get-ups. For those of you that are like, I'm not doing that at all, we're going to start with 10 sit-ups. We'll do 5 for now, though. So you guys can do 5 sit-ups. Go ahead and start working through those. After your 5 sit-ups, you're still going to be laying on the ground. We're going to bring our heels as close to our butt as possible. We're going to squeeze our butt and then lift it up as high as we can. So you will do 10 glute bridges in your workout, but right now we're just going to do 5. After you've done your 5 glute bridges, go ahead and stand up. And then in your workout, you will have 10 alternating lunges, but right now we're just going to do 4. So chest stays nice and tight, squeezing my belly, squeezing my butt. Short little step, everything's still neutral. Drive through the heel. 4 lunges. Any questions there? And I'll repeat all that stuff again before we actually get going. So a lot. All right, so next movement we have is the soup can row. All kinds of options. So maybe you have this giant can of tomato juice, or maybe you're just going to use a smaller can. Pumpkin pie, doesn't matter, everything's great. If you are doing the weighted option, you can use a dumbbell. But for those soup can rows, we're going to make sure that we're in this nice position here, staggered stance. Elbow can go on your arm. We're just going to focus on taking our elbow and trying to wrap it around our spine. Belly's still nice and tight, still squeezing my belly. You can also hold on to something like a chair or the couch if you would rather do it that way. But let's go ahead and work through 10 rows on each arm. Remember, can or dumbbell still used really close to our body. Then we're acting like we're wrapping our elbow behind us, so that way we're working all of these little muscles right there. So go ahead, 10 rows on each arm. Super important though, still squeezing our belly really tight and squeezing those glutes. Because if you're not using those, you might be using your back. Last thing we want to do. Awesome. So next thing we have is the shoulder taps. So 2 different things that we can do. If you're not doing shoulder taps, you might be doing the cross body drag in the plank position. We'll start with shoulder taps. We want to make sure you can do these from the knees or from your toes, but I might need to move my feet out to make sure that my hips are nice and stable. Very slowly, I'm going to pick one arm off the floor and touch my shoulder, still making sure I'm driving up and not just here when I do it. So press up through those shoulders, and I want you guys to work through 10 shoulder taps. Our other option today is the cross body drag. So still in that same position, the only difference is now we have this object that we are going to move from the opposite side of our body to the other. So you can do this from the knees or the toes again, but make sure that the can or the dumbbells on the opposite side of your body that that arm is grabbing for. So I'll be here in my plank position, and I'm using my hand to come across my body to drag it to the other side. Still driving up through those shoulders. If you're doing this right, it can be really taxing on the core. So let's go ahead. I want you guys to practice 10 crossbody, dumbbell, soup can, kettlebell, whatever you have. If you're like, I don't really want to do that, then you can do 10 more shoulder taps. Or if you're tired, you can just take a break. All the options are great. All right. So after that, every 5 minutes, I will tell you guys to stop. We're going to work through 20 burpees. If you have the space, you might be going for a 200-meter run. You can also do jumping jacks for 1 minute, or you can do jump rope for 1 minute. So let's talk about the burpees real quick. Remember that when we're doing a burpee, few options here. If you don't want to go all the way to the ground, that's fine. I like to make sure that my hands are nice and level, jump my feet back, still squeeze my butt, jump my hands in, and then up. So that's option number 1 for the burpee, no push-up. Option number 2, you come out to the ground and then you drop your body, jump it back up, and there. So that is your other option, is a regular burpee. I want everyone to work through either 5 regular burpees or 5 no push-up burpees. If you're like, I don't want to do a burpee at all, 10 jumping jacks. Awesome. Does anyone have any last minute questions? I'm going to read out the workout again, and then I'll give you a quick moment to grab water, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do. Ask away. Sarah, are you taking a nap? All right, as soon as everybody's back, we'll get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting on 4.
Can you go over the numbers again?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
So super easy way to remember it. It's just going to go 10, 20, 30. So 30-minute AMRAP, 10 Turkish get-ups with a shoe or no weight or a dumbbell. If you're not doing the Turkish get-up, it's just 10 sit-ups, 10 glute bridges, and then 10 lunges. So it's still 10. Then you have 20 soup can rows, and then 30 shoulder taps or 30 soup across the bodies. Every 5 minutes, we'll break, and then we will complete 10 to 20 burpees, 1 minute of jump rope, jumping jacks, or a 200-meter run. Questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is the goal for the break to take us a minute? Like, if we're going to do 20 burpees and it takes us 3 minutes to do 20 burpees, that's
Too long. So I would definitely cap yourself at 1.5 minutes on the 20 burpees.
okay.
All right, everybody looks ready. If you don't have your screen on, I hope you're here. All right, here we go, 30 minutes. Starting off with those 10 Turkish get-ups. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 Turkish get-ups. And if you're not doing those Turkish get-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 glute bridges, and 10 lunges. After those 10 Turkish get-ups, you have 20 soup can rows, followed by 30 shoulder taps. Make sure that when you're doing those rows, you're still squeezing your belly, squeezing your butt, pulling that elbow, trying to touch the middle of your spine. Ooh, let's go, guys. You got 3 minutes till that break. After your 20 soup can rows, 30 shoulder taps or 30 cross the body drags. Oh, let's go, you guys. Keep it up. Got 1:50 left. Karen, try to keep that chest lifted just a little bit more. Nice job, Taylor. Let's go, Jordan. You got it. There you go. Keep looking at that can. Let's go, David. Come on, Travis. Good work, Shivani. 1 more minute. Come on, keep working, guys. Let's go, Nicole. Make sure on those lunges, keep your chest up, look straight ahead. Squeeze that butt, drive up through the heel when you stand up. Let's go, Audie. "30 seconds till we have that 20 burpees or 200-meter run or 1 minute of jumping jacks or jump rope. 20. Come on, guys, keep going. Let's go, PJ. Nice job, Leslie. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Stop what you're doing. Start moving. "20 seconds if you're doing jump rope or if you're doing jumping jacks. Come on, guys, keep it up. Nice job, David. Nice job, Shivani. Let's go, Jordan. If you are jumping, you are done. If you're doing burpees, you have about 30 seconds left. Go, Leslie, keep it up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and move on. Let's go, Jill. Nice job, Taylor. Let's go, Audie. Come on, Mike. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Sarah. Keep it up, Travis. You guys are doing a great job. Already coming up on 2.5 minutes until that next break. Nice job, Stella. Come on, Jill, let's go. 2 more minutes, you guys. One minute and 10 seconds. Let's go, you guys. Keep it up. Nice job, Mike. Let's go, Stella. Let's go, Taylor. Keep it up. Shivani, keep looking at that soup can. What do you have? Soup can. Keep looking at it. Come on. Try to get bent over a little bit more, David. There you go. Pull that elbow back and behind your spine. Keep it really close to your body. Nice job, Travis. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, break. You either have 20 burpees, 200-meter run, 1 minute of jumping, or 90 seconds of burpees to get those done. Come on, you guys, keep it up. If you are jumping, it has been 1 minute. If you are burping, you got about 25 seconds left. Oh, I'm out of breath too. 15 seconds. Let's go, Leslie. Come on, Jordan. Three, two, one. You can go ahead and move on and get it going again. Let's go, Audie. Nice job. Keep looking at it. Let's go, Travis. Make sure you guys that are doing those Turkish get-ups right now, keep looking at that object in your hand the entire time. Last thing we want is for you to end up looking away and then it falls out of your hand, worst case scenario. Keep looking at it. Let's go, Nicole. Come on, Stella. Go, Karen, keep it up. Two minutes until that break. Come on, Leslie. Let's go, Mike. Nice job, Shivani. Let's go, Daniel. Keep it up. Nearing in on 1:30. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Sarah. Let's go, Maricela. Let's go, breathe. Keep it up, you guys. $50 seconds. $30 seconds. Keep it up, guys. Almost there. Coming up on that halfway point. Punch it up, Karen. Lock that arm out. Let's go, Taylor. Five, 3, 2, 1. Stop what you're doing. 20 burpees, 200-meter run, 1 minute of jumping. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Come on, you guys. Keep it up. Nice job, Hudson. Let's go, Taylor. Keep it up. Nice job, Travis. Let's go. You got it. 15 more seconds of jumping. And if you were jumping, you are done. 30 more seconds to get through those burpees. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Come on, Stella. You got it. Ooh, nice job, Jordan. Let's get it going. Nice job, Nicole. Keep it up. And if you were doing burpees, you can be done. Nice job, Audie. Let's go, Mike. Get it going. Let's go, David. Two minutes and 20 seconds, you guys. Keep going. Just find a way to keep moving. Even if you got to modify it a little bit, that's fine. Just keep moving. "90 seconds. Let's go, Hudson. Come on, Nicole. Keep it up, guys. Keep going. Nice job, Stella. Keep it up. Let's go, Jordan. Good work, Karen. Let's go, Jill. Come on. "40 seconds. Stay moving. Get through what you can. Keep it pretty, though. Nice job, David. Let's go, Maricela. Keep it up. Let's go, Roger. "10, 5, 3, 2, 1, break." You have 20 burpees, 200-meter run, 1 minute of jumping. Let's go. "30 seconds. "10. If you are jumping, you are done. If you're doing burpees, you got 30 seconds to finish those up. Let's go, Taylor. You dying? 10 seconds. Come on, keep moving. Let's go, Nicole. Three and a half minutes till that last and final break. Let's go, guys. Big push. Sorry, Kat. You got 1:50, guys. Come on, keep going. Lift that chest up just a little bit, Travis. Keep that belly tight. There you go. Let's go, Jill. You got 1:10, guys. Keep it up. $50. Come on, keep going. Let's go, Jordan. $30. Let's go, Audie. Come on, Shivani. Keep it up, guys. Nice job, Karen. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and break. Last time. 1 minute of jumping, 20 burpees, or that 200-meter run. Come on, Taylor, you got it. Nice job, Stella. Let's go, Maricela. Let's go, Leslie. Nice job, Nicole. And if you are jumping, you are done. 4 minutes left. Let's go, Leslie. Come on, Mike. Nice job, Jordan. Let's go, Daniel. Three minutes and 10 seconds left, you guys. Come on, keep moving. Come on, Shivani. Let's go, Jill. Nice job, Taylor. Two and a half minutes left. Let's go, Sarah. Try to get that butt down a little bit, David. Nice job, Mari. Come on, you guys. Last 2 minutes coming up. Let's go, Audie. Nice job, Karen. Let's go, Travis. It's a better set. Nice job. Come on, Audie, you got it. Nice job, Stella. And very last minute, guys. Let's go. Big push. Nice job, Mike. Let's go, Travis. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Roger. "30 seconds. "20. Come on, keep moving, you guys. Whatever you gotta do. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Done. You guys, great job. We do have to go like right now because the next class is about to happen. So great job. I'll see you tomorrow at 4. Keep it up.